Hey yo, fuck this shit. Alright, so yo, if you wondering why I'm in this right now, what the fudge? Hold on, I ain't even in the center. Give me a second. If you wondering why I'm in this, I don't have that ski mask where like you can, where it hides my whole face. And all you can see is the eyes. I don't have that. I'm sorry, but if I did, I would have just worn that, but I don't. I really wanted to have one of these at least once in my life, at least once. So just roll with it, okay? I don't know if you don't want to watch it, but it's forcing you. It's a free world. Just kidding, it's not. That's what we're about to talk in this video. That's what we're about to talk about in this video. Alright, I'm just gonna have like one paw this whole time because my other hand, I kind of needed to navigate the world of the internet. This shit is falling to dust, bro. Alright, so I brung up the browser for evidence of what I'm about to say right now. So, yeah,
New censorship law in the UK is already a disaster, and it only took 24 hours. The new censorship law in the UK is already a disaster, and it only took 24 hours for the government to start abusing it. See, the Online Safety Act just went live, and on paper, it's supposed to be protecting kids from having access to adult websites. But in reality, they're forcing users to dox themselves so that websites can collect user IDs, face scans, and even location data. The wild part is that now some artists on social media can't even see their own art that they post without verifying their IDs, and the kids that the law is supposedly protecting are already bypassing it by using pictures from video games to trick the system. And maybe it's just me, but doxing yourself to the government that's been arresting people for posting memes on Facebook doesn't sound like the best idea, especially since they already reported having an elite police squad checking what users are posting 24 hours after the law went into effect. There's already a petition going around trying to
wait. Huh?
Best idea, especially since they already reported having an elite police squad checking what users are posting 24 hours after the law went into effect.
What? I never heard of this. I mean, I was just about to touch on this. I was about to touch on what this was about, but I never heard of it.
Fact. There's already a petition going around trying to repeal the Online Safety Act and has almost 350,000 signatures. And if you think that this problem is only happening in the UK, well, the US is currently trying to push a bill called the Kids Online Safety Act, which is basically the same thing. The new censorship law in the UK is already a disaster, and it only took 24 hours for the government to start
back.
Steam.
This is what we are about to talk about. So, yeah, can I make myself larger? Goodness. This is what we are about to talk about. So I've heard that they are adding it to Spotify, so you won't be able to listen to music unless you give your credit card information or ID. I heard you have that one of the options is credit card or ID. They're doing it to YouTube as well. So I'm just saying, I made this video as well. This is one of the reasons why I made this video. I might not. I might be striked. My channel might turn into a kids channel. I don't know if that means I won't be able to make content. So that's just what I'm saying. If I don't get striked, of course, I'm going to keep on making content. Some people are saying like they're going to stop making content. I don't know. They're probably smarter people than me, bro. Whatever. And this is not a good thing because the whole time I've been trying to make videos without revealing my personal information or anything, but I've like at some point I did get too comfortable and I started showing my face, but now I'm back into turtle mode where I'm not showing my face anymore. I deleted those videos. I privated them. You can still see them if you want, but I don't recommend you do because you might be a doxer. You might want that information. They might be like, oh my god, But then again, there are like bunch of websites that you can just find your information if you are over the age of 18 already. Because when you turn over the age of 18, you kind of give your life away as soon as you get a job, a one that you gotta sign up or do some sign up process or something. I really do want to keep my work life separate from the content creating. It's kind of my thing, or I just want it to be separate. Anyways,
You avoid trouble.
I'm not getting YouTube Premium. I am not.
Steam, they made it very easy for the public to not make a big stink about it because they went after a
Oh, actually, well, we should probably start from the beginning. I watched a little bit of that, but it started with Steam. And that's what you need to know. It started with Steam. It spread over to itch.io. Most people know about itch.io. Where, if you don't know, if you're a child or something, all people should know that Friday Night Funkin' first appeared from itch.io. But, I mean, so they first attacked NSFW stuff that were rightfully supposed to be attacked. Well, it was about incest, rape, and stuff like that. No one can really, unless you're a creep, no one would really care about that. But yeah, let's continue.
There is huge censorship going on in gaming right now. I'm sure a lot of you saw Steam a few days back announced that hundreds of games have been pulled from their catalog because of the efforts of a group known as Collective Shout. Collective Shout is an organization that has been forcing payment processors to bully platforms into removing games they deem unfit for sale due to the themes around them. And for Steam's case, they targeted hundreds of adult games that featured like rape and incest. And a lot of people were pumping their fist like, yeah, that's good. How could you possibly be mad at that?
I mean, yeah. Like, again, unless you're into that, which it's not really good to be into that. So maybe just change your life around. But yeah, that's where it started. And then I heard probably a while back, they targeted GTA 5 and they targeted Detroit Become Human. For that one scene where Kara experiences goodness.
Less degeneracy and disgusting shit on the platform. This is a big W across the board. It's not censorship if it's things I don't like being taken down. Obviously,
Yeah.
like every weapon out there, this is only going to be used for good. Clearly, they're only going to use this power to take down very bad, gross things, which is the most low IQ take you could ever have. Collective Shout, just yesterday, has now also gone after itch.io, and they have removed every single not suitable for work game from their platform. Not just rape and incest games, all adult games. We have de-indexed all adult NSFW content from our browse and search pages. We understand this action is sudden and disruptive, and we are truly sorry for the frustration and confusion caused by this change. Recently, we came under scrutiny from our payment processors regarding the nature of some content hosted on itch.io. Due to a game titled No Mercy, which was temporarily available on itch.io before being banned back in April, the organization Collective Shout launched a campaign against Steam and itch.io directing concerns to our payment processors about the nature of certain content found on both platforms. So this is the playbook here. Collective Shout is a very powerful organization who somehow has a lot of leverage on payment processors. I don't know if they're just over there giving them perpetual wet willies or they got some serious dirt on like the upper echelon elites in the food chain at the payment processors. Like they got proof they're in the Epstein files or some shit. But they have got these payment processors by the nutsack.
Honestly, yeah, apparently the payment processors are the ones taking the hit. And apparently, yeah, they're doing this on defense, but somebody's got to step up. And that's where all these, if you didn't see, can you see? Yeah, you can. Oh, let me hold on. You can't even see my cursor. Give me a second. I can't see these up on the top of the screen. Okay, then ignore this one. I'm just watching that for a different video. There are multiple. There are multiple. Why? Because people have noticed that this is not just gonna affect certain people, because after a while it's gonna move on to YouTube. Shoot.
And they are
Let's just
squeezing the
continue.
piss from their balls. So now the payment processors are
Oh, here it
LARPing
is.
as
Here's
the
one.
moral authority on what people are allowed to spend the money they earned on. So they're making these sweeping censorship changes to Steam and itch.io. Steam, they made it very easy for the public to
Oh,
not
sorry.
make a
No,
big stink about it because they went after a very low-hanging fruit target that most people aren't going to be upset about.
the fudge did I just see? Oh,
Oh no, you lost all your rape and incest games. Boo hoo! Call the fucking ambulance. But what people don't realize is that is clearly just the first step here. Collective Shout has now already taken that, which hasn't even been like a full week, and it's translated it to wiping all adult content from itch.io, a totally separate platform using the same methodology
itch.io.
of having the payment processors threaten to leave them. Censorship is not something that is a good thing. This is not a positive thing. Yoko Taro also came forward saying, like, this is pretty bad stuff, that other countries can now limit everyone else's free speech. He's right. That's not great. You don't like to see that. And let's go ahead and...
Alright, so I'd already explained about the Steam. I did add that up there, but we're not going to talk about that one since I already described about the Steam. It started with Steam, and now it's spreading like a virus.
My friends, this is an all-hands-on-deck, red alert, government overreach, 1984 censorship, Big Brother spying, mass surveillance, accessing the internet. Right, and as it expands to potentially access the internet altogether. And this
Where's
has
the
now
YouTube
hit the Reddit, Wikipedia, Spotify, YouTube.
Yeah. For some reason, they decided to attack Wikipedia, a website known for giving information, bro, for giving like information about topics, subjects, not information about people, but information about like educating on like a subject, which is good. But they're deciding, oh, we need you to confirm that you are 18. Like, what the fudge?
Wikipedia, Spotify, YouTube, demanding
And
that you
Spotify, for
scan
no
and
reason. Like,
submit
bro,
your
what the
faces to
fudge?
confirm your
Spotify,
ages.
really?
If you don't, you are locked out from accessing these services in part or in whole. And if you fail to submit your ID for your account, such as Spotify, they'll straight up just delete your...
Yeah. Such as Spotify. I heard about this, and I assume some people are assuming that they'll add the same rules as Spotify to YouTube. I don't know. I really hope not, but that would be terrible. All my stuff just gone. My stuff. I don't know. The other people's stuff. Markiplier was a big role model. Jacksepticeye. I mean, they're pretty adult content now, so I mean, I don't assume their accounts will be deleted, but there are other people like that could be really affected by this.
account. Super!
Wayfair presents.
For now, people in the UK are using different methods to get around this when possible, such as using death
Okay, so let me talk about this as well. So people have been using VPNs. Moist Critical has been talking. Penguin Z0 has been talking about this. And honestly, hold on. Here it is.
Will notice the difference
face about how much you care about making sure children are safe online.
This is the biggest step forward in child safety since the internet was created. There is, since Friday last week, children and parents will notice the difference in the experience that children have.
No, they won't.
Most children do not go looking for harmful and dangerous and pornographic content.
I will admit, they are correct about that. When I was in middle school, I technically... No, never mind. You know what? Never mind. Because because the first time I actually seen something like it was, I was actively looking for it after I saw a picture of a goddess. Goddess are usually are naked, so yeah, it's not a good addiction, and I will overcome it one day. Yeah.
Most children actually have found that the content has come to find them.
You know what? Hold on. But then again, in middle school, there was a lot of people who were like just bragging about how much they wanked their noodle or yoinky their... Okay, alright, but I don't know why. They acted like it was some kind of leaderboard or something, or you need to do this or something to be cool. You don't. I've heard there are like some people who are just not into that at all. Which is okay. It's okay. But I don't know. That's on my take.
That's why we've acted so decisively in this.
Sounds like
and for everybody who's out there thinking of using VPNs, let me just say to you directly, verifying your age keeps a child safe.
No, the fuck it doesn't. No, the fuck it doesn't. Because there are ways. Children learn fast. Frick it. One of my viewers learned fast. No matter what video game they play, they will learn that crap. All it takes is a few seconds to look at the controls for them, and they beat me in every single game I teach them. Bro, they learn fast. No matter what. If they're shown even a glimpse of how to get into it, it's over. It's over. You're cooked, my buddy. You're cooked. It doesn't matter. They're gonna find, even if they don't show a way, even if nobody shows them a way, they're gonna figure out what that is. In some way, shape, or form. And they're going to get in there, no matter what. Even if you have an ID or verification, they're gonna say, "Hey, mom, dad, I need your ID real quick. Just come over here real quick. I need to take a picture of you for this thing called face verification. Can I have your debit card, your credit card? I need it for Roblox. Yeah, Roblox, definitely not to look at some naked ladies on the internet." You telling me little Timmy wouldn't do that crap? So many parents I could tell you, yeah, my kid did this, my kid did that. And what'd I do? I tried, but he's in. I couldn't stop him. There's no way to stop. There's no way to stop it.
Keeps children safe in our country. So let's just not try and find a way around. Just prove your age, make the internet safer for children.
And I heard it's not just proving your age. I mean, it's not just, yeah, facial verification, I heard, is a part of it, which is bad, which is not good. Not good at all.
Make it a better experience for everyone. That's surely what we should aspire to in this country.
Do your part. Give us all of your identification information and biometric data so we can spy on you, because that's going to keep all the children safe. While we control what you have access to, just know, sleep easy at night knowing You're saving lives of kids out there. Meanwhile, apparently Peter Kyle's hands are totally tied when it comes to anything about, like, the grooming gangs. I guess that's not worth looking into at all. This is the real big enchilada right.
Yeah, I heard that guy, Epstein, whoever that guy is. I don't know. I don't follow his news that much, but apparently he's let out or something. He wasn't charged with anything. Apparently, which is not good. Again, not good. And then I found this channel out. I never watched any of its videos, but since this is a trendy topic, somehow I just found this channel. I don't know.
Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you've been keeping up with all of the censorship news across the world and these increasing regulations to spy on people. And in particular, with the UK specifically, we've got an update as things are proliferating in that situation, with White House warning Starmer, that being the Prime Minister of UK, stop threatening US tech companies' free speech. This follows a meeting Starmer had with President Trump, in which Starmer claimed that they're not actually censoring anyone, which of course was a nonsensical thing to say when it seems like they, in fact, are doing just that. And so for context, really quick, let's watch those two clips once again. I think one's about a minute long, the other's like 20 seconds long.
Will you please uncensor my site?
Yeah, we're not oh, you please uncensor my site.
States mandated
to censor my site?
To censor your site.
Hold on. How loud is it?
And Twitter truth? And Facebook.
Truth,
I mean truth. Is that okay?
Well, I don't think he's going to censor my site because I say only good things. Will you please uncensor my site?
Yeah, we're not Can you please uncensor my site? I love that they got Donald Trump to say that. Can you please uncensor my site, please? I need to watch my chocolate covered corn on the cobs. Corn cobs. Cob corns. Corn. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about, like, they're moving farther than just P-Hub. Sure. Like, I mean, they can go for, like, stuff that are, like, rape, like we said, incest. But anything other than that, well, there's probably others that I'm just thinking of, like bestiality. Yeah, bestiality. That one we need to get rid of as well. Shoot. Vor. I'm not a great lover of vor, so I can get I'm okay with that getting rid of. They can go ahead.
But I cannot imagine him censoring Truth Social. This is more of a very political, and it's been a very big success.
It's not going to happen.
And I only say good things about him and his country, so if they censor
His
me,
country? Oh, wait, never mind.
a mistake.
Never mind, I forgot UK.
I'm going to give my ambassador the job, make sure it's not censored. I had not heard that.
Mr. President.
Hold on.
So yeah, that's the first clip. Here's the next one. This
one's
one's only like 12
lenses.
seconds
I don't
long.
wear glasses.
It's obviously gross how Starmer will try and use children as a shield for them really just trying to spy on people, get more control over people, censor the internet, etc., etc. Then we also have each issue. It's protecting the kids. Stop threatening US.
This is going to affect a lot of people, including me. I might not be able to make any more videos. So, 2030 privacy is dead. What happened? What happens next? Don't know. Can we fight against it, though? I hope so. You know, sometimes you can have unlimited games and no games. Or you can have unlimited games. Unlimited games. But you have to give up bacon. And guess what? We're in the timeline where we gave up, where we chose unlimited games, but no games. That is what we chose. Actually, screw it. We didn't choose it. People above us did. The higher ups. The government, I guess. Shoot, I don't know how to say it. I'm just a middle class person. I don't make that much money, honestly. Yeah. This is me talking about just I might not be here when I might not be able to make any more videos when this thing pops up, or because I'm not gonna give my information back. I'm not gonna give my information up. I already did. I already did once. I signed up for the making money on YouTube thing and never really got a call back because I don't really have the what is it? The requirements. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was just stupid back then. I thought, hey, that could be cool. It's not, and I already gave up my information. If I have to do it again, I really don't want to. I really don't want to. And to think that so many YouTubers already done that, already gave up their information. And if they have to do it again, like, there are so many people that would get affected by this. Like, for instance, Creekcraft. Out of all the people, Creekcraft, did he make anything about this actually? And like, he's, in my opinion, Creekcraft is just doing what he wants depending on the algorithm, depending on what the people want. And depending on what the people want in Roblox. What people want in Roblox, that's what he'll make a video. And he's doing just that. He's doing well. He has like 1 million subscribers, 12 million. He's in the 2 digits in the millions. He's got the 2-digit million, bro. He's doing well for himself. I would hate for this channel to just be exploded. Sketch even. And I watch a lot of Sketch. There it is. Oh, I didn't even know he played that. Okay. Oh, that's a day ago. Of course I didn't see him play that. Fine, I'll play Demo 4. Ink Game is true cinema. Everyone disliked that. What is this game? Okay, so Sketch is also a person that I would hate to see go back. I wasn't subscribed? I thought I was. Okay, screw it then. I'll do it now. So, yeah, Sketch is another one that I would hate to see go. He is, why am I saying was? He is a big face of Roblox. He has been in the Roblox scene for a long time. So like, since like Roblox is kind of mixed in with kids, like, how would that work? It would not work at all. The proportion, what? I had no idea that was a thing. What? 2 months ago, I did not start playing it 2 months ago. Or maybe I did. No, I did not. I don't know. But YouTube is unironically cooked. Cooked. Now, there are so many people making a video about this because it's important. But there are some people who haven't because they're too busy on other things. Which, it's not really to blame them. Not moving an inch. Oh my gosh, I should have tried that. I didn't. And I should really finish Deltarune. This has to be changed. This has to be, changed in some way, I guess. honestly, this is probably the first ever in my lifetime, the first ever big event that I've been a part of. Besides COVID, this one is more important because if this actually happens, well, yeah, you can say goodbye to your life because some people might be looking for your information and you might not live very long, which is what I'm afraid of, which is why I don't show my face, which is why I try not to show my real name or tell my real name. And I'm really concerned. I just don't know what to do. I'm at a loss because my family's generation, I don't think has fought against a higher up. I don't think I want to fight against a higher up. I don't think I want to do any of that, and looks like I kind of have to if I want things to be the way I want them to. I don't even know if it's gonna affect Roblox, actually. You go into Roblox and, hey, you're just playing the game. Alright, I think that's the end of the video. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.